Welcome, listeners. This week on Just Neapolitan, we talk about video games. I'm Giant Boy Floyd and Eddie, and I'm your resident... Wait a second. The Lions are good this year? Brian.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, it's the end of the world.
Yeah. It's crazy how that happens.
You know, I was sitting here thinking of something to say, but the Lions are good this year just froze me completely. You
I know,
ankle
right?
broke my spirit.
You did the same to me. Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sports ball. Yeah, nobody knows what to say about it.
Say fuck.
Even like, yeah, I swear, even like diehard fans are like, wait, but really though?
But really though.
Honestly, I think beating the Packers was where it really sunk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I still don't have a name for this, but I'm gonna roll on the chaos list. All right, 4. Oh, this one comes to us courtesy of shadow producer Candle. What do you think is the most delicious Pokemon, and how would you prepare it?
Most delicious Pokemon milk tank.
Fair. How would you cook them?
Depends on what part of the milk tank we talking about, but definitely I'm making steaks. That's just, you got a cow animal, well, Pokemon. You got to get some steaks somewhere. Maybe a
That's
decent
fair.
roast, but steaks.
And don't judge. I would say a nice big Pidgeotto.
Yeah.
You're lucky Maggie's not here. She'd fucking kill you.
And you know what? It's bad because Pidgeotto, but I think it'd be great over a nice open campfire, skewered through a Cubone club. Like, oh man.
You will have to sharpen that Cubone club.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? Push the guts out. Call it a hack job. We're all good. Yeah.
Or maybe Torkoal, and I'll make a turtle soup out of it.
See, I was thinking that with Blastoise.
Nice. I get that.
But that's not my answer. That was on the list. I came up with a lot of these, honestly. But I think the one I finally had to go with, and it was close, but I have to go with Flapple. You know, instead of like roasting a pig with an apple in the mouth, I'm just gonna roast that little fucker in its apple.
Yeah, wasn't thinking about it like that. Okay.
And dragon. I've never had dragon. I want to know what dragon tastes like.
That's true.
Probably like chicken, but that's fine because it'll be apple smoked, and I'll do it. You know, it'll be like a lobster, right? It's going in live. God, this is getting dark. I'm gonna trap him in his apple and just put him like covered in foil and put it straight into the hot coals.
Oh God!
And when it stops screaming, it must be cooked.
When it stops,
that made me feel like a bad person.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually I love Flapple. I think it's adorable, even though it is a weak sauce.
Big Daddy weak sauce.
Yeah.
I want it to be cooler than it is, but it's just cute.
Yeah, it's just an apple dragon.
Yeah. That I kept in my party, even though it couldn't do shit, because it was cute.
Damn, what's another good? Sharpedo for a shark fin soup.
That would be good.
Right.
I was thinking the legendary Pokemon from X.
Oh, which one is that? Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
That's the giant deer.
Oh. Yeah. I was trying really hard.
No, the deer was Y, wasn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure it was X, because I think I had X. But whichever one it was, I mean, it doesn't... The legendary deer, because I gotta assume legendary deer is delicious. Probably a little gamey, but that's fine. Just gotta slow roast that on a fire. Basically any fish Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that one that carries a leak around? Because that bitch is ready to be in a
Farfetch'd.
soup already. Yeah, Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is definitely on my like honorable mentions list.
It's like you're ready.
It comes with your own leek to add to the soup I'm about to put you in.
Preseason.
Yeah, right? Like, oh, look at you. You brought aromatics with you. Good job.
Great job. Now go and climb into the pot. Oh, the Fourguard market of Pokemon. Oh,
I mean, you know people are eating Pokemon.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, gotta be.
I mean, there are no other animals we can tell by far. So
right. They're all like... Listen, dolphins and whales are smart. That never stopped anyone from eating them.
Hey.
Just because some little electric rat creature can kind of say its name. Shut up and get in the oven.
Oh my god. Shut up and get in the oven. I love it.
I'd eat Pikachu on principle.
I mean, there's no right or wrong in food.
Because I doubt there's much meat on it, but I don't care.
Pikachu's tough to chew.
Tough to chew. Tough to chew.
Oh god, Brian.
What's wrong with some dark humor?
Yeah, I feel like Vileplume would be a good Pokemon to get high on.
Yeah, I was thinking like Bellsprout or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd want a full 4-course meal.
Right, you gotta have the salad.
Farfetch'd for the soup. You know what? Flapple will be my dessert. I'll make a Flapple pie. Fuck it.
Right.
Boom. I'll have the legendary Pokemon as the main course. And then, I'll make like a nice side salad with some Bellsprouts.
Yeah. A Flapple pie with the ice cream Pokemon on the side, too.
Oh, shit, I forgot there's an ice cream Pokemon because they've run out of ideas.
What's that thing called? Vanilla?
I don't know. No, it's Vanilla Ice.
Okay.
I don't know what the double one's called. Probably something even stupider than Vanilla Ice. Ice, baby.
This is not the time for my dancing.
Vanillite is the... Okay, and then what's this evolve for?
Vanilla's stupid.
Vanillish.
Ew.
And then Vanillux as its final form.
Vanillux I'm okay with. That's the one we're having for dessert. I'm going to have a Flapple pie with a scoop of Vanillux on top.
Yeah.
A la mode. Now I'm hungry. Man, is there a Pokemon cookbook, but like where they cook
actual
Pokemon? Certain. If you search, if you look for it, you will find it.
If there's not, that should be like the first thing we actually create, because that would work perfectly with our background in food.
I think it'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, we could we could do like the full on chaos cookbook. Like, cook all this shit from games that no one else is making gaming cookbooks about. Because everyone's like, oh, this is the dish you had. And we're like, we're going to cook that fucking Pokemon in this recipe.
Oh, roasted, what is it called? A Tauros? A Taurus? Oh, my God.
Oh, you're going for the bull meat? That's fair.
I mean, I tried Houndour. I'm not shy. Some grown puppy.
They're all cartoons. I'd eat any of them.
Yeah.
Maybe not Mr. Mime. That fucker creeps me out.
But Jinx is okay.
I'd kill him. I wouldn't eat him. No, Jinx has also got to die.
Said I'd kill him, but I ain't gonna eat him.
Those got to die. I'm not gonna eat them, but they have to die.
Wonder what a Dratini tastes like now that I think about it.
Probably like a snake.
Floyd's the only person eating the Vaporeon. Not eating the fish squirrel.
A Vaporeon. How would you cook a Vaporeon?
I don't know.
What's the way you cook up the fresh fish with just soy sauce on it? Just straight up.
Maybe. But I feel like they're like sushi? Mostly water.
Yeah, probably. Steam them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Or
like
or one of those like soup dumplings, right? A Vaporeon soup dumpling.
Oh my god, a Vaporeon soup dumpling? See, I was just going with the steam.
Yeah.
See, you're taking it so far. Yeah, let its natural juices go ahead and come up together.
Yeah. No, I'm with it.
Toss in a cup of rice and you got yourself a nice... bruh.
Fucking delicious.
Nah.
Pretty sure there's a rice Pokemon somewhere.
Wasabi.
I'm sure. Okay, but see, now you got to try some hard ones. How do you cook a Klefki?
You break it open with a Geodude first.
You think it's got a gooey inside?
I think
maybe it's like bone marrow.
Does.
Maybe you break it open and like suck its insides out like a bone marrow. I'm gonna find out.
Roasted Klefki marrow. Yeah.
Yeah, because I also hate Klefki.
A Clefable over easy.
I was thinking Executor.
I was just gonna. I was about to bring that up. I'm like, Eddie, that's yours
like
right there.
Egg.
The only meal you're willing to cook.
You know what? You shouldn't say that because I'm really hungry right now and breakfast is on my mind. And I'm trying to say no. No.
Oh, like three Executors with some inboard bacon.
Yeah.
Sandshrew sausage. Kind of dry. But
what's the one that looks like a gigantic catfish?
I know which one. Wishcash?
Wishcash, yep.
Yeah. Want some blackened Wishcash.
How far did you pull that out the memory bank? Because I couldn't think of how to even start that one.
It just went there. I don't know.
I barely know all of the original ones. I sure as fuck don't know them now.
Oh, no, I'm good on the original ones. I've been burning pseudo-wood all my life.
I mean, so have I. I just haven't given a shit. I don't think I've always been that one. Like when I play Pokemon, I'm like, I finish the game and then I'm like, game is over, and everyone's like, no, now you start fighting people, and I'm like, game is over.
The win conditions of Pokemon are strange because I quit the minute my Miltank can do roll out. That's it. Once I can roll out a whole team, that's it. On to the next one.
Oh, some pseudo-wudo smoked lechonk. Right?
We are just creating the cookbook now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to have to like go back and transcribe this episode and just be all like, those are our ideas. You can't take
because that fried Gyarados is going to take us to the moon, baby.
That's going to be fucking delicious. Some fried Gyarados nuggets.
No, Wishcash nuggets. I don't know about the Gyarados nuggets. It might be a...
Well, come on, it's just more.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I probably should have mentioned all this stuff before we got into this way too much. But thank you, Candle. That was a fantastic randomness. We're on YouTube now.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, so it's YouTube / Just Neapolitan because we got the name. I am catching up, getting all the old episodes up. I mean, as far as the video goes, we don't record videos, so it's just something to have on. I know if you're like me, I prefer, actually, 9 times out of 10, I'll just throw something on YouTube instead of like putting it on something else and just let it play. So we are on there.
Yeah.
Possibly, maybe there'll be other videos up at some point. Depends on whether we're continue to be lazy or not. Also, we are on one social media so far. I'll get us on others eventually. But right now, so we're on Blue Sky. If anyone's on Blue Sky and wants to follow us. Once again, Just Neapolitan. That's where we are everywhere.
Brian's posting.
Yeah.
And I have some ideas for some shit that I want to do. And
Nice.
when I'm ready to execute, we'll be on Instagram as well. And so I will update when that happens.
Woo.
Sorry, I meant to start the episode with that.
News.
Yeah, that was kind of like that's more like just a podcast update.
Which is news.
Yeah, but I put it in a different section of news.
Got it.
You know.
Got it.
It's like our personal news thing. Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, words are hard. What do you want? Oh, and anyone who's been following the saga, I have a PC again.
It's about damn time.
I mean, yes, I agree. I don't know what else to say to that.
Yeah, I mean.
So
So
yes,
you have your PC back,
I have my PC back.
which means you've been playing games.
Well, a certain somebody decided to buy me a certain game, and that's kind of taken up my entire life, which is also why I have no notes for this podcast.
What game was that?
Baldur's Gate 3?
Ah, yes, the life sucker.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
May I interject for one moment?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that I am so glad, Brad, that you are enjoying Baldur's Gate. But can I let you in on something that really disappointed me about that?
No, I don't want to hear it.
Pretty please.
Yes.
I go and I like to think of myself as a somewhat sneaky bastard. So I go and I go through my motions and I'm looking like, yeah, I said I was gonna get it for him. Ha! So I go to make sure you haven't bought it yet. And lo and behold, you've got it. So here I am thinking this whole time, like, okay, I won't bring it up. He just didn't want to wait, and he said he got it. But that bombshell you just dropped on me makes me want to go ruin one member of this pod right now.
Well, if you were paying attention more in the Discord, you would have known about it the day it happened. It doesn't go anywhere.
It don't disappear. It's not disappearing messages.
I'm sorry. Me
message.
messages don't get. I come to realize now that I'm part of one group chat in my lifetime. I'm bad at it. I'm truly bad at this.
I mean, that's fine. I'm usually terrible at Discord. I'm trying to get better at it. And, having the PC again, there's no excuse that I can't just turn it on when I turn the PC on. But not auto. I hate any program having auto load anytime on my PC. Everything is turned off. I'm like, no, you start the PC. I tell you what the fuck
exactly.
I want.
Who told you? Ooh. Go ahead. Sorry.
The only thing that I have running when the PC starts running is wallpaper engine. That's it.
Really? Steam is allowed to start up just because Rust is coming the minute I turn on the PC anyways, so you might as well let Steam go on.
Absolutely not.
Nope. Not even Steam.
NVIDIA can't even check itself before I get
nothing.
Before I get done.
No, I am the computer's daddy.
It's me.
It works when I tell it can. You will turn on when I say so.
Not a minute sooner. Damn it.
I press the button. I am the one who knocks.
Until something hits you with that, no, fuck you. I don't want to work right now.
Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, no, babe, please.
Come on, I was just playing.
I told y'all, but I might as well share it. I'm so broken by that last PC with the CPU overheat that playing, what was I playing? Oh, I was playing Elden Ring. Like, literally, first game I played when I got the PC back up and running, because I missed it. Played Elden Ring, was playing it for a while, and it crashed. And I was just like, oh god, the whole computer's dead. It's all dying again. I was like, no. But then it just crashed desktop and everything worked fine. And I was like, oh, that's right, PC, games crash.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I did take it as a sign, though. I was like, you know what? Let's turn the PC off for the night and get some sleep.
Let's just move on slowly.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about Baldur's Gate?
I very much enjoy it. So I've owned them all at this point, and including all the DLC for everything, including a ton of other stuff that was based off of it, like Neverwinter Nights and something of Elemental Evil. Like, I had all of them because I was so into those. I was a huge Black Isle fan. I'm talking, I had is going back here, kids. So, it was a 4-disc thing that I had for Baldur's Gate. It came in this little like folder thing.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. And you remember when games came on multiple CDs?
Yeah. Crazy.
Those were not the days. Anyone who tells you they were is lying to you.
Yeah, you reach this point. Leave the game running, but pull out the CD and throw in the other one.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, and then to finish the... yeah, but it's half of it, and then put the second disc in, and then that does some, and then put the first disc back in. I'm like, why the fuck... Why did I have to take the first... Why is... That done... But you...
I guess.
And then... Forbid if you have, like I had, one of those stupid computers where the power button was way too close to the button that opened the CD drive for some reason.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, the number of times I accidentally like turned the PC off because I wasn't paying attention.
Right, you just do it naturally, just reach over and press.
Just reach over and like boom, and you're like, oh fuck. And now that one's corrupted, and now you have to go, and it's not like there ain't no easy tool that I don't just like double click and open my apps menu and be like, get rid of that. Nope, you gotta go find it in your file system and delete it because you can't install it now because when you go to install it, it's like, oh, it's already here. We're not gonna install anything. You want us to run the game instead. Oh, your game's corrupted. We can't run it. And I'm like, I know because you didn't finish installing. What the fuck was I talking about? Baldur's Gate 3.
Correct.
So anyway. Oh, I have never felt older than just that rant right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it feels like a Baldur's Gate game. Like, number one.
Right?
I just want to say that. It feels like exactly how the game should look and feel in 2023. Which is like the biggest compliment I can give it because there's so much you can do. It's so great. Obviously, I have complaints about the game. There's no such thing as a perfect game. Number one, when I go to read a tome, the tome should not be written in Times New Roman.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Didn't even notice that.
Noticed it first thing. The first one I opened, I was like, really? Because that's one of those things in Baldur's Gate. And like, you can do some script that's like, looks fancy, you know, and doesn't have to necessarily be hard to read, but just Times New Roman though, of all things. You know, details. You know when you're controlling your main character and you tell them to go somewhere and they just like leap off something and go prone?
Yes.
And then all the people following you are like, we're gonna go this long way around, and I'm like, why didn't you go the long way around? I wasn't telling you to jump off that ledge. I was telling you go here and hoping you're. But nope, if you're in control of that character, they're like, quickest way. This is what you told me to do, boss.
Bah. Actually, I do have one complaint. Is sometimes when like you're going somewhere, like you're just roaming around, the fucking AIs just stop moving.
Yep.
I was like, you could have did this. Come on, bro. Bring your ass.
Once or twice.
Oh, they're gonna do it a lot.
I had the one that sucked when they did it is I was leaping off something, so I had to cast Featherfall.
Mm-hmm.
So I jumped, and the other two people in the party jumped down, and then the last one stood there, and I'm like, okay, number one, you're not the one who can cast that, and number two, I need you to jump down here before that runs out.
Uh-huh.
And the game also didn't want me to select them. I was like, no, because I've done a dumb thing and I haven't saved in a while. I can't just reload this, and it's an hour ago.
Oh my goodness. That was so funny because I went into a boss fight like yesterday. No, it was the day before yesterday. And I didn't realize it was finna be a boss fight. And like in the middle of the boss fight, I was like, this is looking kind of sketchy. I don't think I'm gonna win. When was the last time I saved? And it was like an hour and a half ago. And I was like,
no.
Well, got to see it through, my boy. Like,
it's up now.
I just had a terrible situation like that happen where I knew I was getting into a fight. Okay, so here's another thing that kind of don't like. So when you have your characters in stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one character attacks, so it starts combat.
Mm-hmm.
And then your other characters don't join combat.
Yeah.
But the game also doesn't like give you an option to like, it just skips them because they're not in combat.
Right.
And like, so if I forget to like click on them to have them, I'm like, no, you should do that audit because. So what happened is, I like took my person's attack, whatever, moved him away, so you'd have higher elevation for the next attack, and then just hit end turn. And only then did I realize, oh, the other 3 of these aren't in combat, so it skipped them, and I was like, motherfucker. So now I'm getting rushed by a shit ton of gnolls. I'm like, great. So they get up, and now they finally see my people. And then, so now they're in combat. But they supposedly got surprised, so they lost a turn. And I'm like, how were they surprised? I initiated the entire attack.
It's like, God.
So I almost got wiped. Like, literally, I had 3 people down. I was down to my last person. And then, instantly went into a conversation. Not my main, so I tried to do something that have my main do normally, who was still down, by the way, because no one was up yet. Failed it, and instantly went into a second combat with one character who only had 5 hit points, and I was like, oh my fucking god, I haven't saved. Everything has gone wrong. I didn't even want to kill these 2 guys, and now I have to.
Right?
I used up so many potions just getting through that because of how fucked I got.
Yeah.
And I was even sitting here like, oh man, I have so many potions. Nope. I was doing that thing where you're going in and you're being like, okay, you have 3 left, so let me you need at least 1. Okay. But you do a lot of damage, so you need these. You can heal yourself, so I guess you don't get potions right now.
Going back to your whole party was surprising, even though one of your people was in combat already. That guy, Leroy Jenkins, and it surprised the rest of them. They were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's... You know what? You're right. I deserved it. The problem there is it was Astarion. Who
yeah.
I want a new rogue. As bad as Huey Lewis wants a new drug, you know?
Wow. I did not see that one coming.
I want a new rogue. One that don't piss me off. One that ain't a pale little bitch. And a posh.
Yeah.
Ran out. Sorry. Got as far as posh. But he's annoying. I don't like him. I can't believe other people like him. I can't believe he's the heartthrob when Will is in camp.
The women love Asturian. And I was like, ew.
Because they like poshy soft boys that are, oh, I'm a bad boy. I'm like, all that means is he's also fucking your best friend.
Robert Patterson?
That's all that means.
I seen a TikTok the other day, and somebody's like, I can't believe so many women like Asturia, and the girl responding is like, she's like, I don't know about the straight people, but the gay people love twinks, and I was like, that makes sense.
Oh my.
Okay, I mean, I'll give you that, but I don't have a problem with twinks. I have a problem with him.
Yes.
He's an asshole. He's an annoying fucking asshole. Like, why? He's a toxic dick stain. Like, why do you want anything to do with him?
Oh my. Haven't heard that. I need a notebook while Brian speaks. I got a toxic dick stain. I've said some things. Oh, I'm sorry. We're losing the point. Toxic dick stain. Gotcha.
Good. I mean, if you want to know, it smells like rotten eggs.
Toxic dick stain.
Nope. Did not need that.
I fucking love it.
Get checked, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck are we talking about?
Toxic dick stains?
How is Styrion's trash?
Oh, yeah. No, he's trash. Also, he basically tries to rape you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the whole vampire thing, that's all about sexuality when it comes back to, like, what the whole, the story of them is. You know, and zombies are about consumerism when you look back at, like, the origins of these stories. So, the fact that he tries to suck your blood without your permission while you're sleeping, he's a fucking rapist.
Damn.
And if I didn't need a rogue in my party, I would have staked the fuck right then and there. So I can't wait till I do another playthrough as a rogue and kill him. And I will.
You can just make somebody else the rogue.
You keep saying this like I have access to that somehow.
Yeah. You should soon, though.
Like, this isn't the first time you mentioned it. I keep telling you how early I am in the game. Like I said, the minute someone else can be a rogue, he's gone. I'm not putting up with him. He's a terrible character. And not just gone. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to take that fucking parasite from his brain. And I'm not even going to eat it.
Just have it there.
Yeah. But yeah, fantastic game. Absolutely love it. The game instantly made me go Starfield who?
Yeah. Well, I guess in my case it was a little different because I had Baldur's Gate before Starfield came, and I stopped playing Baldur's Gate to go play Starfield because I knew that I probably wouldn't get to Starfield if I kept playing Baldur's Gate.
That's fair. Like for me, like I had finished Starfield anyway. I was basically done with it. I was just doing that thing where I was like, I'm going to go to every system just because I can, just to prove that we didn't need more than half of these. I was at that level with the game. And let me tell you, so far, the way it's looking, we didn't. You know what you do? You pull into a system. There's planets there and moons there. And nothing else is happening. So then you just jump to the next one. And there's planets there and moons there. And nothing's happening. So you jump to the next. There ain't shit there. Like, you didn't need it. Could have made a better game. Whatever. Starfield's still good.
Yeah. Oh, it's still a good game. But
yeah. I mean, it's the best Bethesda type game that Bethesda makes because that's the only type of game they can make anymore. Which I know I've already mentioned on the podcast, so no point getting into it. It is, like Ubisoft makes the Ubisoft game. Bethesda apparently now makes the Bethesda game. Diablo makes the fuck you, give me money game. I guess that's their new thing. And Borderlands 3 sucks. I don't know.
It does.
Oh, also, so once again, Shadow producer Candle has been playing this game recently, and he was telling me about it, and I went and tried it. It's called Balatro, Balatro. Right. It's just a demo right now. It's really good. It's you know how I always say deck builders and everybody does them, and somebody needs to do something new with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, these guys did.
What did they do?
So what you're basically doing is you're just making poker hands. Like, that's the basic of the whole game. And then you get like power-ups, and it's a roguelite, so you're going to do, you always start at just general with just a deck of cards. But then you can upgrade things with the different power-ups, because each one that you finish, like, they're kind of like mini bosses, but literally you're just getting enough points to move on. And then when you do the 3, so there's the small blind, the big blind, and then there's the boss. And every time you defeat that boss, the difficulty jumps up a level, and you just go through again.
Oh.
And then there's a shop in between, like, each round that you can buy jokers, which you can hold 5, and they're kind of like semi-permanent. You can sell them if you need to, whatever, but they give you like power-ups, and some will be like a multiplier to your score. So I had one where anytime I'd use a flush, it'd give me plus 10 to the score multiplier. And then each card is worth like a number of points based on like its face value. So all the face cards, the ace, and the 10 are all each worth 10 points base. And then depending on how hard the hand is to make, it gives you a multiplier. But like, you have to get the upgrades. Otherwise, like, so the one that I lost to, I was on my 4th run through of the one game. I had to get 14,000 points, and you've got 4 hands to do it in.
Oh, wow.
So you need your upgrades, and then you've got discards, and you'll hold more than the 5. I think you hold 7, but I had a joker that let me hold 7 extra cards. And so you got to make a hand of 5 out of that, but you don't have to put the full 5 hand down. If like you just have a 3 of a kind, you really got nothing else going on, but you don't want to get rid of any of the cards, because if the card doesn't work towards the hand you're putting up, you don't get points for it. But I was actually using that as a free way to discard. Because you only have a certain number of times you can discard, and you can discard up to 5 cards. But yeah, it's just using poker hands, and then it uses tarot cards, and the tarot cards can upgrade certain cards. So I had one where it gave, I had one of my aces where I had a 1 in a 5 chance every time I used that ace in a poker hand that it would up the multiplier by 20.
What's the name of this?
It was just chance, and then I had...
What's the name of this?
Balatros?
So,
Balatro. Balatro. Yeah, just the demo's out now. It's not a full game yet. But the demo, you can just play it through. It's just not all the cards are unlocked. And I'm sure there's going to be more stuff. But yeah, it's a fun little game. Like, it's another one of those, like, I put it in the same category for how I'm going to play it as I would with Vampire Survivors. Like, oh, I just need, like, something quick and do a couple rounds in. And that. But yeah. It's fun. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I already wishlisted it. I've only played 2 games, but when I had the 4 rounds in. But yeah. It's good. And hey, it can kind of teach you poker. But yeah, you're using the whole 52 card deck. So also, if you can count cards... Like, you gotta, like, pay attention. What have you been throwing away to think of what you can get? Now, I don't know if you run through all of them, if it'll just shuffle again and keep dealing. I doubt you would manage to get through all those cards. Because usually you have, like, 3 discards, and so far everything has needed. You have 4 hands that you can play to get to the point total you need. It's really good. Indie games, man. They're always doing new shit.
That's why we love them.
Which, Baldur's Gate 3, Larian is technically an independent studio. I mean, they've had, like, 2, like, really popular games, but...
What else have they made?
They did the Divinity.
Oh.
So they have Divinity Original Sin and Divinity 2.
Yeah, I didn't play those.
Yeah, they're their own developer and publisher, and yeah, that's so Beyond Divinity, which that was a 2004 super old one,
right?
And then Divine Divinity, and that's 2012, and then Divinity Original Sin, and that's the one that, like, they find it was like very Black Isle style.
Right. I have Original Sin, just never played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have it somewhere. I think I have both that one, and I think I have Divinity 2. I think I got them in a Humble bundle, but I don't think I ever played them either.
Yeah, that's how I got mine. Yeah.
My problem is if I don't do the download codes with Humble right away, I forget I own the games.
Yeah, every 2 months or so, I'll go into Humble and look at all my, like, keys. I'm like, oh shit, I do have this.
Dude, I have one of those. What was it? The Ukraine bundle that had like 300 games in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wanted 2 games out of this. I mean, it's like the thing with Humble. At least you still feel good because you helped a charity out.
Right? Yeah. It's like, thanks for enabling my bad habits, but it's for something good.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on the bundle for me.
Well, they have the bundle for you. That just came too late.
Points were made. I was going to argue points. Points were made. Points were made. That really grinds my gears.
I just think it's hilarious. So what Eddie's not letting everyone know is he is a huge City Skylines fan. And City Skylines 2 is coming out soon, and he's been patiently waiting that. One of Humble Bundles they just put up is City Skylines and all the DLC. Which, fairly recently, Eddie had bought.
It's like a tease, because there's actually 2 of them in there that I don't have, and they are pretty major ones, but they were just like, the game's been out too long for me to care to pay the money for something I know I'm not going to fully utilize. At least for like 2 weeks.
Right.
But
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's too close.
Right. So I'm like, God damn it, that would really have made my city swell. And it just pissed me off that the one time I go decide to look at some Humble Bundles, lo and behold, that one game that I used to play all the time is sitting right there. And I'm like, I wonder how long that's been right there. I hope it was fairly recent. Because if it's...
Oh, it is.
It is. It's the one. Yeah, it's the one at the top of the list.
Okay. So, I can accept this. But man, if I was looking to get into City Skylines, or if you are, there's your chance right there. Because 2 is going to be, from what I've seen on the gameplay, is dramatically different from 1. So if you need a simpler time, I'd go with City Skylines 1. But if you really want to see what that one guy who you first moved into your city's doing, I'd go with 2. But nonetheless, Humble Bundle humbled me.
Yeah. We do love Humble Bundle around here.
We do. That's why I got all these Metro 2033s, because of one good Humble Bundle, and it's been sitting there forever.
I missed that one because I think when that one came up, I was between PCs.
It happens, my friend.
So, yeah.
I got this.
It's alright. I think I own one of the Metros, but I wanted all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I own the first one.
Yeah. I'm being selfish right now, though. I'm trying to, at least. With my time. Steam knows just how to get me. They keep saying, well, because you played this. And I'm like, well, yeah. Oh, but wait. I do kind of like that. No.
Yeah. It's funny. Steam definitely knows how to offer games to somebody based on what they're playing. But they couldn't seem to figure out that replacing CSGO with Counter-Strike 2 was going to be a bad move.
No. That's one of those, it's only good for us moves.
Is it?
Except it wasn't.
No, we don't.
It's just so stupid to completely replace it. And all they do is replace the store page. Because that game says it came out in 2014.
Right.
And they're using it just so it still has a positive fucking review score on it. Like, yeah. Release date, August 21st, 2012. No, that's when that's when CSGO came out. It's apparently very positive with 7.5 million reviews.
How about no?
I think one of my favorite ones here, posted on September 30th. This player has over 1,000 hours in the game. CS2 is just CSGO but bad, and now I can't play CSGO.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Here, let's see our graph. Oh, yeah. No, this motherfucker should have mixed. And, it's for every good one coming up, there's a bad one. Because, fanboys love to suck the corporate dick. Because, they just sit there with their broken games and go, give me your cummies, daddy. Because, I don't know, apparently they think that's going to fix gaming.
Toxic dick stains.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm catching on. I'm getting there.
I'm saying, man. I'm gonna develop my own language one of these days.
Bryonics?
No, I was gonna call it the language of chaos and tolerance. My two favorite.
Chaos and tolerance.
Chaotic tolerant.
Chaotic tolerant.
Yeah, I'll work on the name.
I got you.
In process. I'm an ideas guy. I'm not a naming guy.
You know what? I'm a namer. We'll get together on this one day. We'll do some things. I mean, Toxic Dick Stain that's a hell of a name right there. I know I keep coming back to it, but it's really stuck to me, man. It's
a good insult. I love it. You gotta work on your insults these days, Like I've just been calling people fuckers and shit stains for years, and nobody's fazed by that anymore.
I try to limit myself because of my position at work. I just really stick to telling people I knock them over and stuff like that, like in a playful way. I don't try to do for name calling because I've learned from Floyd, situations spiral out of control too damn fast for me. But Toxic Dixie, it's going to be hard to stop myself tomorrow. It's really going to be hard.
Yeah. Well, the other one too is I've been training myself to stop saying bitch, like to stop calling people bitch. It's one of those things like I don't mean it in a gender specific way. However, the entire reason that people are called that is like based around gender specific things. So I'm like, so who the fuck am I to try and say, no, man, that's not how I mean it. I'm like, I'm just not gonna say it. There's other words.
There's always other insults.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. And also, I'm like, it unlocks my creativity to come up with something new. Although I will say, I'm becoming a fan of calling someone an incel cuck. I like combining them.
I'm sorry, could you say that one more time for me?
An incel cuck.
That's wild.
Yeah. Because you're both.
Okay,
yeah.
That's 2 on the list now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, see, sometimes you just combine words and they're fantastic together. I mean, if we hadn't undone Roe v. Wade, I would still call people a failed abortion. But now that just seems targeted when it's like, wait, but that's not fair. Maybe your mom didn't have access.
You targeted failed abortion.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's just, the way things are going, you can't call kids that now because they might just be like, yeah, it was. Then I go like, that sucks. That's definitely a more 90s insult, But times change, and you got to change with the times, That's just all it is. Like I like to try to be proof that an old dog can learn new tricks. I am still working on being able to get my own balls in my mouth, though. So dogs still win.
The flexibility factor, man.
Maybe if I lose a little weight.
Oh, you're gonna give me heart problems by the end of this.
It's all right. I love you. Fuck. What were we talking about?
I don't know. We lost. We gave up the ghost a while ago. I'll be honest.
Do we remember to mention that Borderlands 3 sucks, right?
Yes, we did.
Cool.
Noted.
Anybody else got like any news or anything they want to share this week? I feel like I've just been talking a lot.
No. Actually,
No.
yes. It's just a quick Nintendo slander, right?
Okay, cool.
So,
I'm always for that.
So there have been talks about like how obviously the new Switch is coming out. Well, the Switch successor is coming out next year, right? So everybody's talking about it. And there are reports, or at least rumors going around, that the new system is going to be just as powerful as the last gen consoles.
Wait, what?
So Xbox One and PlayStation 4. That's it.
But why? What's the point then?
I don't fucking know.
You don't even need to release one then. What the fuck?
I was like, y'all just really like staying behind the curve for some reason.
It's because they don't have to try.
They don't. And also, I heard news. There have been leaks that the Monster Hunter 6 is going to be that platform exclusive.
So we got plenty of time to work through the Sunrise DLC.
Yes.
You're saying.
Correct.
Okay, but can I ask, is this going to be like, because you guys have so much Monster Hunter knowledge, 6, is this going to be...
Mainline story.
Okay.
Well, mainline game, I guess.
Thank you for understanding where I was trying to go with that, because I was looking for the words.
Yeah, not like a Monster Hunter Stories bull crap.
Okay, because
No.
I like Rise, but it wore down on me very fast for some odd reason. I just couldn't. Yeah.
I mean, I still play World. I play Rise too. I like them both.
Yeah, I play both from time to time.
I play World when I'm looking for a challenge.
I mean, but yeah,
I play Rise when I just want to hunt some monsters.
you guys are real gamers. I'm going to be honest. I like playing it when everybody just wakes up one day like, hey, let's play Monster. All right, cool, because we have such a good time beating the shit out of shit together. It's really what Monster Hunter's about for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna add to the chaos list.
Come on, give us a sneak peek.
I'll give you a heads
What
up.
monster we get to hunt?
Yeah, well, what monster are you gonna cook?
Cook.
Oh, God.
Well, you might as well add 2 of those, because I want the hunt one too. It's like if I had to choose which one I'm hunting, I know exactly what I'm hunting, just out of sheer spite.
And it's gonna be a Pookie watch.
Chiron, then, huh?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it because he said spite.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the giveaway there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can add him. Remember, I'm trying to get this up to 100 so it's
Roll
true
100.
true chaos. Yeah. Well, because that's what you roll on a wild magic surge chart.
Yeah.
I just had to at least get it to 20 to make rolling a die make sense.
I get that.
Nothing good coming out, is there? We got a while to wait.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna be on Baldur's Gate for a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, that's something we can talk about off. Never mind.
What did the Cyberpunk DLC come out yet?
Mm.
Is anybody even getting that when it comes out?
That's out. It's out. I think.
Okay.
I think. I will get it. I just don't have money right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
gonna like.
Yeah,
hold
it
off
came
on
out
that.
September 25th.
Got it.
No, I mean I'm definitely gonna play it. I liked Cyberpunk,
Yeah, I did too.
and I haven't played it since December 2022. So, well, that was my second playthrough.
Oh, wow.
I did 2 playthroughs back to back on it. Yeah, I've got 125 hours in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have two of the endings. So yeah, I'll just start another one, and I'll literally just go from the beginning so I can see everything they changed. That was kind of my big thing, is like when they were announced like, oh, they're still doing updates and they had the DLC. I was like, well, I'm just gonna let it sit, and so that way when I come back to it, it's had a ton of the updates have gone through on it. You know, so I can like see whatever changed and then play through the DLC.
I feel that.
This one is for like Maggie, but the new Harvest Moon game just came out too, though.
Oh yeah, I saw that and I instantly hit ignore.
Why?
It's Harvest Moon.
I don't know much
I
about
like
it.
Harvest
So
Moon.
you'd have to.
Well, so I forget at what point, but Harvest Moon basically fired their entire team that made Harvest Moon, and so they went off to start making Story of Seasons. But then whoever owned the rights to the name Harvest Moon continued making Harvest Moon. But my big thing is, I don't care. I have Stardew Valley.
Yes.
And I haven't even finished everything in that, so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna. But also, I looked at the Harvest Moon, and it looks like it should be on GameCube still. And I'm like, yeah, and I don't trust that you guys are actually creative. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I can see where you're going from there.
That's just me, and I mean, I'm just an angry old man.
No. You like what you like. It's okay.
Wait, so Brian, you're not interested in the new Warhammer game?
You mean the Warhammer RPG game that they're doing?
Is that what that is? Dark Tide?
No, Dark Tide's that broken ass shooter.
So it's finally coming out, like, officially. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it was already out officially. My guess is that they got under enough pressure with Steam that Steam probably told them they had to change its settings.
Get this shit right.
Yeah, Steam won't do too much, but when enough people complain, they'll do it so they don't have to work. They'll be like, hey, you need to put an early access tag on that because people are complaining about it. That's about as much work as they do. Do you know how the Steam office works?
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't work there.
No, but I mean, this has been like kind of a famous thing for a while. As to why certain things with Steam don't get updated and don't get done. So Valve has a thing that where they have, God, what do they call them? Because it's something stupid. I think they call them like Project Islands or some shit like that. Right. So basically, no one's assigned to any department.
Oh.
So you just wheel your chair over to where you want to work. So whatever you want to work on is where you're working. So when you talk about things like not getting done and why Steam is so behind the fucking times on certain things, why it takes them a long time to deal with complaints, why it's so hard to, for example, just ban the racist fucking accounts on Steam. Because that's all shit nobody wants to deal with, so nobody does. Because Valve is... See, Valve is the hippie of corporations. And hippies suck.
Right.
Because hippies are just yuppies in disguise.
That reminds me of a meme I seen, like, maybe like a month ago, right? And it was like, hippies act nice but are really mean, but punks they act mean but are really nice. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, I wouldn't have thought about it that way. That's a new perspective.
Well,
yeah, honestly, so some of the nicest people I've ever met have been like in the punk scene.
you know why that is, right? Because we believe in personal fucking freedom. So as long as you're not infringing on ours, we're going to be nice to you and support you in your decisions. As long as you're not an asshole, I would be an asshole to you.
Right.
Hippies, on the other hand, want to tell you how to fucking live. And most of them are talking out their fucking ass anyway. You know what? This is a different podcast.
Express yourself.
Rock and roll.
Disgaea. Damn, I can't talk right now.
Disgaea?
Yeah, 7 on the 3rd, I believe.
What? Why are they making another one?
I don't know. People really
6 was
like
terrible.
I mean, I'm not arguing
people
that.
Did not like 6.
Yeah, enough people liked it. They decided, we can make another one.
Yeah, I'm done with Disgaea, man. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, I get that.
I did 6, and I'm like, no, like it just did. I don't know, something. 5 was great, and also the thing too. And like so many people have made the joke about this, and a lot of people that are Disgaea fans will joke about this, but really, if you stop and think about it, it's true. You never need a second Disgaea game, ever. Because the whole game, once you finish the story, is you just spend all the time jumping into item worlds over and over and over and over and over until all your stats are maxed out. But then you can just do that for every single... You don't have enough lifetime to do everything in a single Disgaea game.
Damn.
Much less multiple. So you might as well get 5 because you can, if you get the complete edition, which is pretty much all that's on PC, you can do these little missions and get all the characters from all the previous Disgaea games and also other games that Atlas made. So if, for example, you have favorite characters, you just fucking use the ones from the game in 5.
Nice.
Yeah. Disgaea 5, worth happening. Because, like, once I got all the characters in there, I was like, well, why? Yeah, Disgaea 5 complete.
Over with.
Yeah. Yeah. That's mine. I mean, I still own 1 and 2, because I like the stories in those.
Right.
But, I think maybe that was my big problem with 6. The story was stupid. And, I mean, Disgaea stories are always kind of stupid, but they're like anime stupid. You know what I mean?
Yes.
This one was just stupid. It wasn't like oh, yeah, I can suspend disbelief. This is an anime story. It's going to be over the top. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wah.
Right.
Nothing like that.
No, it was just stupid. Well, like, you start the game and it's like, I'm the most powerful person in the world. And then you one punch a bunch of enemies. And I'm like, this isn't a game. Yeah. The state of gaming.
If only, if only.
Well, boys. I mean, if you keep mentioning things, I'm going to keep complaining, and this episode will keep going. But
no, I have nothing else now. Yeah, that was it for me.
Were you just trying to get me to ramble long enough to get us to an hour?
No,
just a happy little accident.
Yeah,
cool. Eddie,
yeah,
got anything else, buddy?
Nothing that wouldn't start me to start rambling about anything. No. So much to ramble about.
I feel free if you'd like.
Okay.
I might have to mute myself and go get more water.
Just a small one for the small section of sports gamers out there.
Do it.
NBA 2K24. As of release, I am now on my 6th championship. And yeah, I've been playing the fuck out of this game while simultaneously playing Rust. It's a weird thing I do. But anyways, while playing the game, I feel opinionated because I put so many hours into it. I just feel like when I say something, I'm not saying it to go crazy. I'm saying it because it repeatedly happens. There is a glitch going on in the game right now that I'm calling a ghost contest. A ghost contest is basically, I could be wide open, I could shoot the ball, and my character will fall backwards as if Shaq himself just jumped on top of me. And this happens about 25% of the time. So you take 4 shots, one of them is getting sent to the fucking rafters by the ghost of Casper Shaq. And you would think that 2K would have fixed this because in a basketball game, shooting matters. You know what they did instead? They lowered...
Updated the swag shop?
I am one person. One thing I don't do, I don't go for the clothes. You know me, microtransaction hell ain't for me. It's not for me. What they did instead was they turned all the sliders down to make it easier. So, hey, yes, your shot will get blocked by Ghost Shaq every once in a while, but we made it a little bit easier for you to shoot. And I found out this piece of news after, which I have so much evidence that this actually happened. I scored 83 points in a game off of about 80% shooting from 3. It shouldn't even be possible for a video game to do what I did.
Absolutely not.
And I did this on Hall of Fame difficulty, which by 2K standards is the Pro League default difficulty. And if I can do this in that game, that means the people who really, 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 really do that are not missing a shot ever. How the fuck did that help us? So now every game I played online in my career, anything has been a fucking shootout. Literally, nobody's dunking. Nobody's. If you make a character who you want to be a rebounding god, well, good luck because nobody ever fucking misses the ball except for when Ghost Shaq sends your shit to hell. At that point, it goes out of bounds, so you don't actually get a rebound, just a turnover violation. It's the stupidest fucking shit in the world. That's. I'm sorry. I know I sound a little angry, but
2K sucks.
Whoa.
The company.
Whoa. 2K is nothing but a bunch of toxic dick stains.
Yeah.
Did it sound right as I segued into it? Did it?
You went a little hard on the toxic, but
okay. No. But
I usually hit it hard on dick. Like, you toxic dick stain.
I see what you did. Emphasize that D really did come out there. You get what I did.
Yeah, you always emphasize the D.
Oh yeah, BDE Lord over here. But yeah, anyways, that was just my.
This podcast is sponsored by Big Dick Energy Drink.
Yeah.
Why swallow when you can sip? But anyways,
nice.
that was the only rant I had. It's just.
Oh man, that's good. With that, we're ending on that high note. All right, we love y'all. We'll see you next
Okay,
week.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Actually, we won't see you.
Yeah.